Good day everyone, you are welcome back to the English Mastery Academy YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about some rules regarding the use of correlative conjunctions. Okay, one thing is parallel structure. When we are using correlative conjunctions, it is important to use parallel structure, especially in formal writing. Remember that the reason why we are doing this training is not only to learn the rules, but also to equip us with the knowledge that we use to construct simple, correct English sentences. So make sure you maintain parallel structure when writing and using correlative conjunctions. For example, this house is both large and cozy. You can see two adjectives. Let's either go swimming or go shopping. Two verbs. They must be the same structure. Either your father will pick you up or you will get a ride home with a friend. Two independent clauses joined together. So we do not use correlative conjunction to join non-parallel. Look at this. It was both a long movie and boring. It is incorrect because one is a noun phrase while the other is an adjective. You can just say it was both long and boring movie. So that's both adjective. You cannot also say I'm not sure whether the white paint or painting it green would be better. No, you can say I'm not sure whether the white paint or the green paint would be better. That is correct. Talk about punctuation. When we use a correlative conjunction to join two independent clauses, we separate the two clauses with a comma. It's important. Either your father will pick you up, comma, or you will get a ride home with a friend. Not only is she an award-winning singer, but she's also, can use a comma before the but. Please take note of that. She not only cleaned her room, comma, but she also washed the dishes. You can see we generally do not use commas when the two elements being joined are not independent clauses. They are not independent clauses. For example, this house is both large and cozy. You don't need comma there. I want to paint the house either white or green. We do not need comma. Neither James nor Mike enjoys playing basketball. So when two elements, when they are not independent clause, you don't need comma, but when they are independent clause, you need comma. Let's take a look at subject-verb agreement rule when we are using correlative conjunctions. It can be tricky, but we are just going to look at some widely accepted rules. The first one is two singular subjects. In general, when we join two singular subjects using a correlative conjunction, the verb that follows should be singular. Look at this. Neither the plumber nor the electrician is here. Yes, you can see. Not only Mike, but also Daniel is coming with us. One exception to this rule is when using both and. In this case, we are going to use what? Plural subject. In fact, we are still going to talk more about this neither nor. So both Mike and Daniel are coming with us, but not only Mike but also Daniel is coming with us. Now let's look at two. Now, how do we do the one for two plural subjects? So the verb that follows should be plural. Neither the plumbers nor the electricians are here. Not only Mike's friends, but also Daniel's friends are coming with us. Take note. One singular and one plural subject. Sometimes we join a singular subject to a plural subject. In this case, the majority of style guides state that the verb should agree with the noun that is closest to it. Let's say one is singular, one is plural. The one that will now determine the verb is the noun that is closest to the word, to the verb. For example, every day, both the cat and the dogs wake me up. The reason why we use wake, which is a plural verb, is because dogs is a plural noun. But let's say we have every day, both the dogs and the cat wakes me up. Do you understand that? Look at this. Neither my cousins nor my mom likes swimming. Why? Because my mom, which is a singular noun, is nearest to the word, to the verb. But if the reverse is the case and we have neither my mom nor my cousins, it will be like swimming. Now, another rule we will talk about is pronoun agreement. When we have two singular subjects, we should use a singular pronoun also. Neither James nor Daniel found his shoes. You can see, not only Jane, but also Sarah lost her book. Do you understand? When we have singular. Again, both and present an exception. This one we are going to use a plural pronoun. Both Mike and Daniel found their shoes. What about two plural subjects? When we put two plural, we should use what? Two plural, and we should use a plural noun. Neither Mike's friends nor Daniel's friends brought their shoes. I don't know whether the girls or the boys have their breakfast. Do you understand? What if we have one singular subject and one plural subject? When we join a singular subject and a plural subject, we run into the same problem with the subject-verb agreement. But whichever noun is nearest to the verb should determine our pronoun. Neither Mike nor his friends is the friend that is nearest to the verb stated. So his friends will determine our pronoun. That's why we use their. Neither Mike nor his friends stated their opinion. Neither Mike's friends nor Mike stated his opinion. Do you understand? Neither Mike's friends nor Mike stated his opinion. So it will be the one that is closer to the verb will determine the pronoun. So two things now. The one closer to the verb will determine the verb we are going to use, whether plural or singular, and the one closer to the verb will determine the pronoun we are going to use, whether singular or plural. So let's take a look at some of these exercises. Number 1, correlative conjunctions are conjunctions that join dash together. Is it one element, two elements, three elements, or three or more elements? Our answer is what? 2 elements. Which of the following word pairs is not a correlative conjunction? Either or, neither nor, not only but also, and both. I guess we should know this. The answer is option D. It's not what? A correlative conjunction. Let's take a look at this sentence, then put in the correct correlative conjunction. Dash, my friend studied a lot. Dash is a genius because he got an A+ on the test. Is it either or, neither nor, not only but also, not both? So is it either my friend studied a lot or is a genius because he got A+ on the test? Or we say not only my friend studied a lot but also is a genius because he got an A+ on the test. Or neither my friend studied a lot nor is a genius because he got an A+ on the test. I think the answer to that question is either my friend studied a lot or is a genius because he got an A+ on the test. That is, one of the two options has to be it because of what he got in the test. Number 4, he's dash a great rock climber, dash an expert skier. Just as or so, whether or, not only but also, all of the above. The answer is what? He's not only a great rock climber but also an expert skier. Which of the following sentences must have a comma? Let's take a look. Not only Mike but also Daniel is coming with us. I think we should not only go skiing but also go skating. The house is not only large but also cozy. Not only do I need you to come home early, but I also need you to pick up dinner. The answer to that question is what? Option D, because you will need a comma if you are joining two independent clauses. So the comma will appear, not only do I need to come home early, comma, but I also need you to pick up dinner. So we have finally come to the end of rules regarding the use of correlative conjunctions. Thank you for engaging up till this time. Drop your sentence examples in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment, and most importantly, I beg your pardon, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.